Hey guys, once again, I am live here. Yeah, Ukraine 43, video number 10. A video I've made twice already, and for different reasons, I didn't get it right. The first time I went to do this video, what was wrong the first time? I actually forgot that I already did video number 9. That's crazy. And then the second time I did it about, I don't know, a week to 10 days ago, for some reason the sound didn't work. So what's up with that? So I just deleted that video and I'm going to do video number 10 again. Hopefully the sound's working. And I made sure when I clicked it on that it was working. Looks like it's working. So let's go ahead and do this, which is turn 5, the German turn. All right, we're going to do it again. All right, hold on. Let's get, by the way, they're under the gun, the Germans are. So let's get, okay, the weather phase is already done. We did the weather phase. Soviet initial phase. So, reinforcements. They're actually up here. Let me move. Let me actually get in here and move up. And we've placed our reinforcements already, since I've already done this video once, but it had no sound. Right here, those guys are coming in, turn 5 for the Germans. And now we talk about replacements. Let's go do 2 replacements. And we have they get a special and they get an infantry. So I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. And let's give them a special and an infantry. One moment. Okay, who's a special that needs to be bumped up? That would be this guy right here. He can be bumped up. Status, gain step. He's gonna get the old replacement. And then do we have an infantry that really needs to be bumped up? Find one. Find an infantry that needs to be bumped up. Yeah, how about this guy right here? No, but wait a minute. I think over here by the Izium Bend, this character really needs bumping up. Or does he? No, actually, let's go to the first one. Him right here. Replacement. But let's give him the step. All right, that's it for the reinforcements for the Germans, and I showed you their replacements, and I showed you their reinforcements. Let's build a fortification for them, and they're going to go right to Kharkov with this. Kharkov. Yeah, why not? Let's drag a fortification over since it's under the gun. All right, come down with that. All right, and we'll just go ahead and put that at the bottom of the stack. Okay, let's do this. So we go right to movement phase. Is that the deal? Right to movement phase. I hate having to redo videos, but there's nothing worse than making a video and then you go to watch it and there's no sound. That is the worst. We'll go right to movement phase. Take a sip of my drink. Got my guinea pigs right next to me. They're losing their shit right now. That's what you're hearing. GPs. All right, let's see if anybody's watching. Hey, it's somebody watching. All right, so Brian, I guess he can verify that I have sound this time. I deleted the other video, so let's get back to it. Let's do some movement. All right, I'll start off at the top. We'll make this, since I've already done this, played this turn, I think I pretty good idea what they're going to do. They're going to do some local attacks up here. What is it, north of Sumy? No, south of Sumy. All right. Yeah, they're going to try to hit these guys right here. That's what they did last time. So I got to go ahead and set this up. So Gross Deutschland. Well, let's hit the mark move first and remove everybody's movement. All right. Let's go ahead and move Gross Deutschland. So it's half, one, 1.5, 2.5 to right there. So they're going to lower the hammer, and we're going to bring this guy out. So he's got, that's 1 plus 2 for moving out of a Zoc. That's 3. That's 3, 4, 4.5, 5.5 to right there. And this character is going to go Zoc to Zoc right there, or he could have went 2.5, 3.5 to right there. So they're gonna hit these guys here and here and try to break a hole in them. And let's go ahead and bring on our reinforcements. And this guy's gonna do extended, which gives him 3 more, so he's got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this guy, half, 1, half, 2, half, 3, half, 4, half, 5, half, 6. How about that? Are they going to launch a local attack on these two? Probably. Yeah, this guy will move up. He'll move up. He'll go tactical movement. Bing, bang to right there. All right, so coming in from the top, we're going to set up attacks. We'll make this attack A. This always keeps me organized when I'm able to do that. Attack A here, 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 and we're going to hit these guys right here. All right, moving right along. Okay, and I guess we'll just call these two attack B. We'll set those up right now. Attack B. Let's do this. B, B, B. And let's do this. Let's make this attack B. Let's make this attack B. It's just the 2 of those right there. All right, fair enough. And let's go to C. We'll make this attack C. All right, let's do that. I like that better. All right, moving right along. What are we going to do over here? What are we going to do about these 2 guys right here? I don't know yet. Maybe nothing. How are we going to defend Kharkov? Well, let's do this. Let's skip over some guys right now. These guys are going to go Zoc to Zoc here. This guy is going to stay here. For now, he's going to move down 1. And what about this disrupted guy? He cannot move within a Zoc. He's going to go tactical to right here. Tactical. Tactical. All right. And what about him? What's he going to do? I've set up 3 attacks. Shit. What, he's a 6? That guy's a 6? He's a 6. A 6, I could get 13, 2 to 1, 3 to 1 on him. Something tells me not to do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to move him here. All right, he's going to move there, and I'm going to set up a 3 to 1. Actually, let's bring out my last aircraft. The Germans do have 1 air asset over here. They're going to put him on that attack. If I can get this map to move the hell over. All right, move it down. I'm gonna put my air asset right there. So you're talking about 13 to 6, 2 to 1, plus the air is 3 to 1, and the 987. I mean they do have they're elite. They're an elite unit. All right, now let's move over to the right and see if we can set up some defensive. So we're all set in this sector pretty much. Let's move down. And about the Izium Bend, what are we going to do? So we're going to slide him over one. All right, I got to do some real good manipulating. Let's go all the way to the bottom here, just to the east of Mariupol. These guys got to back out. They've got to back out. And the reason they've got to back out, we're going to... Shit. Shit. 3, 4. That's problematic. That is problematic. We've got to do something to this 896. These guys can totally break out on me. Ugh. I don't know what to do. This 584 can go, if I make him extended, he's got 7, which means he can, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, right? That's 3, 4, 5, 6. And he could go to this mountain here. What is that mountain right there on, if I bring up charts for terrain? Moving in, infantry moving into like, what is it? It's rough. Is that rough? What is that? What is that terrain? Shit. Uh, is that, it's, oh yeah, it's rough. And it's 1 point. And does it prevent armor shift? Armor shift possible? No. So if he goes here, there's no armor shift. So let's review. He was right here. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to go right there. That's kind of a stretch, but damn, dude. I mean, you don't want that armor shift. Stalino, guess what? They have to get out of the zone of the control of the enemy. He's gonna go right here. That's crazy. This replacement, he can go 1 hex. All right, Stalino, dude, we are trying to do something to stem the tide. So this guy's obviously gonna have to bounce. 3, he extended 4, 5, 6, 7 to right there. Wow. Wow. Let's go back. I don't really want to do that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we'll do that. They're not going to haul out. They're not going to make the Mariupol this turn. All right, what can we do about Totenkopf? They got to get out of there. Let's see if anybody's watching still. We got 2 people. What's up? Whoever's in here. I'm glad I got sound this week. I've already deleted the last video. I do want to finish this series. We're in turn 5 of 7, so I do want to finish it. All right, so Totenkopf, what are they going to do? They got to defend this. Oh, that's just a fort. Well, they're going to go hex to hex to right there. There's nothing they can do. And let's set this up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my defense. I got to move this 987 or this 657. He's going to move over. So he's in a Zoc. Let's call that 2.5, right? No, 3. No, let's call it 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5. And he'll kick it right here, 5. This dude right here. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. That 987. We can do something with him. What's this guy right here? Replacement? Ugh. Okay. How about this replacement can move 1 hex? Let's do this. He can move 1 hex. All right, well, his 1 hex is going to be right there. And then this character is going to go. 2.5, 3, 4 to right there. And then we can, this guy has to bounce out 1. He's going to bounce out 1 to right there. He can go there. That's all he can do. And this guy is going to try to go, he's going to go 3. He's extended. 4, 5, 6. Okay. That is, what about this guy? He should move his ass 1. Don't just stay there. Go here, bro. All right. Okay, so they've rearranged their defense down south, and it's not good, but they should be able to hold. They should be able to hold. Do they want to do any attacks down here? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's make this attack D. This fort doesn't do anything for the Russian, by the way. It doesn't do anything for the Russian. Let's go with attack. We'll make this attack D. Here, here, and here. So what do I have here? I've got a 9 plus 9 is 18. So that'd be 3 to 1, 4 to 1. Okay, I like that. All right. Let's go up top and do our attacks. I guess it's going to be a short turn. At least I got sound. All right, let's go to attack A. Let me make sure the sequence of play, make sure I'm not missing anything. Guinea pigs, thanks for being quiet. Combat phase. All right, Germans. They did pretty good, but when I ran this last time, but we wouldn't know because you couldn't hear shit. So all these guys are gonna go against Sumi. They're on a blue fortification that doesn't do anything for them. Their defense is a 7, and they're being attacked by 10, 18. Is that what it is? 18 to 7, 2 to 1, and there's it's 3 to 1 because of troop TQ, troop quality. So again, 18 to 7, 2 to 1, 3 to 1. That's what it is. Let's roll 3 to 1. You want to roll high, Germans. They roll a 4, not bad. Combat. 3 to 1. 3 to 1 it is. A 4 is a DR. So what are these guys going to do? These guys will bounce. They will bounce. They're not. It's not even. They'll just bounce right here. I'll take the A off of them. And these guys are going to hit. They're going to get the disruption. Not a problem. I'll leave the A on top of them for the time being. Any advance after combat? Sure. Let's throw this guy here. Yeah, that'll be it for now. All right, let's get down to business right here. These are the big attacks. So let's going to do B. B is he's a 5 for defense, and we have Viking and that guy 21 to 5. Are we close enough for any re-rolls? No. 21 to 5 is 4 to 1, and quality makes it 5 to 1. Do I have that right? 5 to 1. Let's roll. But they roll a stupid ass 2 on 5 to 1. It's a DR with, what is the answer? Results same, except defender may only do a desperation defense. No, it's a DR. He's gonna go back 2, no problem. Yeah, disrupted. And now, but wait a minute, here's the question. 2 on 5 to 1. The defender may either retreat and become disrupted or conduct a determined defense. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I could advance, what is it, 2 hexes? Hold on, one moment. I know the advance after combat differs in Mark's games. I think it's in advance of 2 here. Where in like other games it's only one. Advance after combat is a normal advance of 2. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and read for mobile assaults. Alright, so do you want to do a mobile assault? Because I can advance 2 hexes. Shit, yeah I do. Yeah I do, yeah I do, yeah I do. I want to attack this guy right here. So I haven't even moved. I haven't even moved. Oh, by the way, that should have been a 6-1. Hold on a second. That should have been a 6-1 because it was 21-5, 4-1. Then the quality gave them 5-1. I should have had an armor shift for Viking. So that's 2 on 6-1. Yeah, A1D. Oh shit, that's worse. That's worse. That's worse. That's worse. But that's what it is. It's it's 2 on 6-1's A1D1. Damn. Oh man. All right. Well, he takes a hit then. They don't care about that, and that's his the retreat is the same, but these guys got to take a hit. So the 987 is going to lose a step. Jeez, my. Oh man. Surviving defenders will either retreat. Either retreat, become disrobed. If a defender retreats, it may advance at the normal rate. All right, so I could do a attack on this 353 because I can still advance 2 even though I took a hit. Damn, damn, dude. All right, well, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So I still have 18 against 5. 18 to 5 is 3-1. And we can't use, the problem is here, we can't use an armored, we can't do armor on when he's in woods. So it'd be a 3-1 attack. I have nothing to gain on this, man. I have nothing to gain. What does a 3-1 look like? As long as you don't roll a 1 or a 5. What's DRX? No. No. Because you would lose a step. Don't even do it. So let's just do a normal advance. I want to look at the. We're not going to do a mobile assault because I'm losing a step. It's 50% chance I'm losing a step. Shit. Alright, so the advance after combat. I want to see the rules here. Advance after combat has always thrown me for a loop in Mark's games. Okay, so I know that if there's a, this would be like a Zoc bond, but if you can go into a Zoc bond, if he'll just go, if the unit in the middle was a vacated enemy hex, which is the case, and you'd these may never be entered or crossed except when entering the defender's vacated hex. Alright, he will go there. Oh, we took a hit on that. It was 6-1, and it's an A1D1. I would have been better off leaving the other result. All right, let's go to attack C. Wait a minute. I forgot to put a C on this. Get this B out of here. Delete. Let's clone him. Yeah, that's their attack. All right, so what you have here is you have a 5 on defense and you've got a 20. So much like the other one, it's 4-1, and then you have You have 5 to 1 for TQ, 6 for armor. So this is a 6 to 1, just like that last attack. Let's go ahead and roll it. You got to roll higher than a 2, bro. All right, you got to roll higher than a 2. Here we go. It's a 4 on 6 to 1, which is a D1. D1 with an asterisk, which is the defender loses 1 step, maybe to retreat, or blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to get a bonus advance. This dude's going to lose a step, and he's going to go back 2 hexes, and he's going to take a disruption. All right, we know that. Now, this guy has a bonus advance. This C unit's going to hold his ground right there. This one, he's got a bonus advance, which is what, 3 hexes? One moment. Yeah, bonus for mechanized is 3 hexes. What's up, guinea pigs? What is up in there? All right, 3 hexes. So he's a massive 15. All right, so he's going to go and attack this unit. So he can go 2 hexes, 1, or does he just want to crush these 2? Wow, hold on a sec. So you got, it's 10, 15 to 10 is 1 to 1. It's 1 to 1, right? 1 to 1. No, he doesn't want to do that. He's going to advance this way. Well, either way, he's in a zone of control. Shit. Damn it. So if he goes this way, he still has 2 hexes or attacks left. 15 to 10 would be 1 to 1, but he'd get a 2 to 1 because of the DTQ, and he'd get a 3 to 1 because of the armor. Okay. 3 to 1. Do we want to chance a 3 to 1? Do we want to chance? You got to be aggressive here, man. That is you have no. I mean, no. God damn it. God damn it. All right, let's just do this. He's gonna jump here. That's 1 advance, and he's gonna attack this guy. Now this is 3 to 1 because he's a 5, so that's 3 to 1, and he gets a 4 to 1 because of TQ. All right, so he's gonna attack that guy right there. Here's a 4 to 1 roll. You got to be aggressive. 4 to 1. Here's a roll. 6 on 4 to 1 is a D1. Shattered that. So it's D1, and he loses a step. And it's a bonus advance, but you're keeping the original advance. So this guy's going to take a step loss. Big deal. 1, 2. Right? 1, 2. He'll go right here. Give him disrupted. So they're just killing little infantry units. So, okay, so he goes to. So he's used 2 of his 3 move slashes attacks. He's used 2. So he can't do anything except to move 1 more hex. And he. Damn, you don't want to outkick your coverage here, bro. You don't want to do that. You really don't want to do that. You don't want to advance too far. Let's just go right here. So he went from here, 1, the attack, and then 3 to right there. Okay, that's how I'm going to play it. That is how I'm going to play it. Solid. And let's just go down to attack D. Attack D. We have one other attack right here. Attack D. So these two guys are going to attack this 6. He's in clear terrain. And you're being attacked by 9 here. And 9 here is 18 to 6 is 3 to 1. And I have TQ on you 4 to 1. Let's roll 4 to 1. It's a 6 on 4 to 1. Same shit. D1. Okay. So this guy's going to take a hit. Combat. Lose step. And he will move back 2 hexes. No problem. Oh, 1, 2. And he takes a disruption. And now we have an advance right here. So they got a bonus. Well, he'll move into a thing right there. And he's got 2 more that he could do. No, he doesn't want to attack either one of these two. Alright, he'll stop right there. And that's going to do it. So let's go into, what is it, recovery phase. We'll bang out the recovery phase, movement, combat, recovery. So we'll start with the German recovery all the way. Wait a minute. Didn't one of these attacks he had a friggin' airplane? I think I factored that in one of the attacks. All right, let's do recovery for the Germans. Get it done. All right, let's get rid of all those. Click, they're gone. Recovery for the Germans. What was this for? Were we going to attack this guy? Huh. Well, it was going to be an attack. You didn't mark it off. This will be attack E. Hold on. 987 in this guy. I forgot to put the thing because I had the airplane right there. So he's got 6 on clear, 9 and 4 are 13. That's 2 to 1. The airplane's 3 to 1, and the TQ is 4 to 1. Let's roll on this. I forgot to mark that. So it's a 1 on 4 to 1. That can't be good. DRX is what? Each side loses 1 step, which is determined by the opposing player. All right, so he's going to go to change status and go to box. He's going to lose a step. All right, and he's going to lose a step. All right, and the defender must either retreat or become disrupted. All right, he'll go back 2. He don't care. 1, 2. And they can advance, which they will not do. But I think that he'll what is he gonna do? Damn it, bro! You should get behind that water. Yeah, he's gonna advance to here. He's gonna get behind the water. DRX. Yeah. All right, that's cool. All right, so let's do our recovery. So we got disruptions here. That one comes off. That's huge. All right, that's 2 disruptions. Delete. Moving down. Let's go all the way down here. I know I got at least 1 right down here. This one disrupted. That comes off. Replacement. That comes off. Delete. And there's another replacement here somewhere. Yep. Oh, the Russians going to make gains big time. I don't know if they're going to get victory points, but they're going to make... Oh, they are going to come... They're going to bum rush them out of there. And does that do the German recovery? Pretty much. All right, and we're going to do... Now we check out supply for the Germans. Let's go down. Supply looks good. It looks good. They're all in supply so far. They're retreating. They're doing modest retreats. And then we're going to go to turn 6 of 7. All right, yeah, that's going to do it. So I'm going to, well, you guys have seen it. There were 4 attacks. One I almost forgot to do. There's Kharkov. right there. So I'm John. We'll see you guys in turn 6 of 7. And hopefully when I play this back, I've got sound. All right. Let me. I gotta save this because that could be a real screw up if I don't save this. And save it for March 1st. Yes. Okay. And always check it again. Save game. All right, we'll go with it. It's saved. I better make sure because I have all sorts of screw ups. Yeah, 3-1. It's saved. File. Quit. All right. See you guys next one. And hey, what's up, Hexy? We'll see you guys. So we finally fixed this problem because the last time I did this, I played the video, had no sound, and boy, do I hate when that happens. All right. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Ciao. Bye bye.